Hey all, Binks here. More Balatro. We had a really awesome Nebula 2-pair run. Let's move on to the Ghost deck. Spectral cards may appear in the shop. Start with a Hex card. It's nice to get Spectrals in the shop. It's very rare and they're very strong. We're not going to be able to afford a holo most likely. And we're looking for a non-foiled Joker to hit with our thing right away. This only gets us 21 plus 20. Is enough. It's always so nice when they just give you the hand that wins on one in your starting hand. It's a beautiful thing. Egg, obviously we don't want to polychrome that. So I think we just move along. Maybe we take a buffoon, but then we have to skip if it's not something that we want to hex. Actually, this will sell for over its cost later. Let's actually buy that. Because we're not going to want to polychrome it, but we can sell it for 5 next turn. So we pay 4 now to get 5. We do lose 1 in the interest, but you know, we don't worry about that. We don't worry about that interest here. Like, what kind of person would sit here worrying and freaking out about the interest, you know? And then if it takes us like an additional round maybe to get our... it takes us an additional round to get the Joker that we want to polychrome early, then, you know, we cross that bridge when we come to it. Thank you for the diamond. Very nice. Get it out of here in 2 hands. So we get whatever we get here, and then, dude, a polychrome odd Todd sounds just beautiful to me. A polychrome odd Todd sounds great. And then we could just start focusing on our molt and different things like that. I think we keep 10 here. I think with polychrome odd Todd, we're going to be just fine here. We're gonna be just a-okay. Let's go for a heart flush. For a flush del hearts. Only 1 odd card, but I think with the plus 30 chips, so we got 30, we got 30 more here. That's 95. We get to 100, and then this gets us to 6. This should get us it in 1. Look at that. But there were 2 odds there? Were there 2 odds there? There might have been 2 odds. Maybe I'm just bad at counting what's an odd and what's not an odd. We don't know. We don't know for certain. I like Buffoon. Riff Raff, one of my favorite Jokers in the game early, and then, you know, let's just take this Jupiter as well. Maybe we'll play some cheeky flushes to start. Double your money for 13. Honestly, yes, I will take that. Faceless Joker, I mean, I think that we'll take that. Evens and odds. Look at this tension that we have here. We have some even versus odd tension. Who would have guessed? And then let's just go for a spade flush to go along with it. Even though none of these are odd, they're even. Now, evens and odds are good, and we get $5 as a joke. They're all going to be even, huh? We're just going to get a plethora of even cards. But they all get, you know, these have some funny cards to both have in your hand. Okay, now we have to start thinking about the long term of the run. Supernova's interesting, but I don't really want to go flush build, if I'm being honest with you. Flushes can be a little bit scary, or can they? Or maybe we do want to go flush build. I always do that. I'm like, well, we obviously don't want to do that, or do we? Or do we want to do that? Let's get the cheaper rerolls. This pays for itself in like 5 rerolls, which is kind of nice. All right, whatever. We're flush pilled. We're going full team flush. Faceless, get out of my face. Even Steven, you can hang around for 1 more round. 3 of a kind. Probably gonna do very, very little for us. Get rid of all of you. You know, I'm getting a little freaky. What if, no, we want a regular flush, right? For Supernova. But we can take a straight flush. We don't want a straight flush, though. As cool as a straight flush is, we don't want it. Like, flushes with even Steven and odd Todd is kind of interesting, right? Because usually you want to focus on one or the other. I mean, I think we take turbo rolls. Rolls starting at 1 is crazy. 10s and 4s, giving 4x mult and plus 4 and 10 chips. I mean, you're obviously gone. You're a great chip joker, but we already have Odd Todd. Banana. And you know what? Why not? Let's just stay crazy strong right now and just play flushes and vibe. Let's stay strong, let's play flushes and let's chill. That's what we'll do right now. We'll just simply choose to vibe, be like a cool guy, play flushes, ideally non-face cards to get some Odd Todd and Molt action. And just score 9,000 around. And then eventually get a Cavendish and 3 extra Molt. And go off to the freaking races. Celestial. Actually, like, re-rolling is crazy with this deck, too, because you can get Spectral cards. Might as well get High Card to be not awful. Rerolls are just they're so cheap. I don't know what to do with myself. We don't have any economy yet. I still think we take an Arcana. Arcana is just kind of economy, you know, too. All cards are considered face cards. I want them to be evens and odds, though. What's crazy, like, reroll starting at 1 is just, it's bananas, right? It's kind of just like a insanely powerful thing. Flushes. We have 7 now, so Supernova's starting to scale. Is great. Spectral packs are good. Polychrome holographic. 2 enhanced aces. Aces are odd, right? Yeah, why not? 2 enhanced aces it is. And a wild is pretty good for us. We're looking for Jupiters. We'll just keep high cards strong. Don't worry about Neptune. Don't worry about that guy. Neptune, I was just talking about you. Now we have 6 aces in the deck. Do we think we only have 5? Did we cut an ace to get 2 more aces? I think that's what happened. It's honestly, like, all things considered, not too shabby. There's only 1 hand. I don't think that's an issue. We're getting like 10k for our hands, right? Does mean that if you scrub out on a flush, though, you're in a ton of trouble. Spades 12, clubs 12. We also have like wilds, right? So we have wilds that we can find. So we should be pretty fine no matter what. Do we try and improve this at all? I think it's just I'm so unworried about us getting to the amount of points that we need that we'll just play. Yeah, we had like 6 times as much as we needed. High Priestess isn't bad. It's fine to use. I mean, whatever. I said we're not gonna worry about straight flush, and then they hit us with it like 1,000 times. Like, what are we supposed to do? Tarot Merchant I think is nice. Tarot cards are one of the best things from the shop. IMO. I've got a Hermit, 2 tarots, or bonus boys. Bonus on some evens to give them the Odd Todd buff. It's kind of based. I don't love this. We absolutely skip for triple upgraded flush. That's absolutely bananas. We're going to 9,000 here. We're looking for hearts. Hearts is what we want. No wilds there, right? No wilds. I have a bad habit of discarding wilds when we want to hold wilds. That could put you in a bit of a predicament. Now that our flush is at level 5, we should be going even crazier here. You do need to get stronger, though. We want this banana to friggin' die, man. This banana's just been holding strong. 31 bucks. Diamonds +4, plus 80 chips for a flush. I mean, the problem is this is just almost always better. After we draw 10 cards, it starts to become worse, but like, this is just, I think we just hold it. I think we mess with something like that. We'll take a Jumbo Arcana. I'd just take both Arcanas, in all honesty. Spin the wheel. We're sad if it lands on banana. Strength doesn't really matter. Hearts, maybe good for our hand. Let's just take 2 tarot cards. We get the Hermit, which is just beautiful. I want 2 more tarot cards. Bonus and glass. Very nice. Destroy 2 cards, turn 1 card into another card. I would love more wilds. I think I would love more wild cards. So let's do that. Do we want to glass up anything? Whatever, glass 2. Maybe that's going to help us in the future. Another ace, another glass. I wish we had like a face card to do this too, but that's fine. I mean, we could have just made anything a wild, but I think that that's okay. Our rerolls are so insanely cheap. It's so weird having rerolls be this cheap. I don't know if I've ever gotten to reroll glut. It feels borderline unfair. Okay, we do have the flush. Let's make face cards not as bad, maybe? No. Because we're going to want to avoid playing face cards. So if we're adding reasons to play them instead of just making our non-face cards way stronger, like what are we doing? I don't quite know. Okay, we're up to 10 molt on the supernova, and we lost the banana. That's great. So now we can reroll for it like crazy. 10s and 4s is okay. Maybe we just take that for a minute. This takes a while to pay for itself. It's kind of like a just good enough Joker. I mean, Campfire is crazy. You have to take Campfire. I used to run into this situation where I would like, do I need Campfire? Do I need it? You need it. You will win all of your runs if you take Campfire. You'll simply just win all of your runs, and then you have to stop worrying about things. We'll get it up to like 2 molt or something. We should be fine. Don't have a flush yet, but it's nearly impossible for us not to find one. Especially like our flush is already, like our base molt is already like cooking really hard. The Campfire is just gonna go crazy for us. It's like a really simple run that we have going. It's kind of cool. You don't really see runs like this quite that often. We just buy and sell, and then we don't have to worry about selling anything else at 2x. We're just fine here. Like, do we even take the Cavendish now? Maybe take the Cavendish for the blue Joker? Because we just trust the chips that we'll get with Odd Todd. Cryptid's crazy. More wilds. DNA is cool too, but it takes a Joker slot. I don't really want to give one up right now. So let's just pretty aggressively discard and try and get to like our wild ace. We have 2 of them, so I'm sure that if we discard pretty aggressively, we can find one. Or we can't, you know. I'm willing to dig. There you are. We'll add 2 more of you to the hand. Just take a flush here. Having a bunch of wild cards with this is great. Now, you do run into some issues with certain boss blinds where they disable a certain suit. If you have a lot of wild cards, all the wild cards get hit by it. So it's kind of like interesting thing to think about. With only 1 hand type this round, shouldn't be hard at all. Let's take Mega Arcana. Plants is kind of nice. I don't really worry about destroying cards. Got a Jupiter. What a beautiful thing to find here. And I think we can pretty much sell everything else. Maybe just throw like a Goldie in here, maybe to keep our economy strong for the future. Like another Celestial. Another Jupiter. Beautiful. You know, I very rarely take that skip where... I think we just put that in our hands. Maybe just put the clubs one in our hand too. We want to get to our Cavendish, but it's not like a nightmare if we don't at this point. Because we have the Campfire now. The Campfire can just be our crutch for the future. Only 1 hand type. I will play flushes. Flushes is what I will play. And I will probably only play 1 and then win because our Campfire got bigger without us even really trying to. It just kind of grows sometimes. Okay, so we do want to take a couple early sells for our Campfire. Want to take a couple early. We'll take 1 now. Make sure you're caring about the economy. Flush's base level going up is crazy. Hana pack. Roll the wheel. Let's get a nope. I wonder if we want 1 more on the 1 more on this. Gold seal. We'll take that. We should actually be fine. I don't think we're that worried about it. Do we see our boss blind? Playing flesh sets money to 0. Okay, we just sell out of all of our money before that, and we just don't really care, right? Talisman. Gold Seal Wild Ace goes crazy. I think we just keep holding the levers. Still get there, 29,000. With that only 1.5. And the cheap rerolls are really what's gonna like kind of blow us out. Fibonacci, 8s, 2, 3, 4, 5 gets 8x mult. I think that's just simply better than even Steven. We have a lot of aces right now, and 8x mult, as you will have guessed, is a lot more than 4x mult. So that's great for us. And outside of that, I think we take one reroll and vibe. Let's just, you know, let's just cook our campfire just one more level to make sure we're safe. And then we'll spend all our money down in the shop before sending our money to 0, because we're just gonna have to take that on the nose. Like, we're just gonna have to take it on the nose, and we just have to be okay with that. So we'll take both of these packs. Purple Seal's great. How have I not discovered this? I feel like I took it very recently. Okay, getting a hollow, getting extra chips on that is nutty. We got another Jupiter, which is beautiful. You know, it's really funny, this Joker that sets your money to 0. I legitimately used to think, I think we cut you. You're giving us a lot of chips. Maybe we just cut Supernova. Yeah, we just cut Supernova. I think holding on to chips is... Keeping chips is something that I've had to learn over my time of playing Balatro. Like, having chips is just really clutch. Let's just take another consumable slot. Who cares? I mean, maybe we'll need to use that. I don't really know. But we're playing a flush here. Like, you're nothing that you do is going to stop me from playing a flush. So you can set my money that's already 0 to 0 all you want. I don't really care. Yeah, I think the Cavendish, it's too good. It's too good to say no to. And keeping chips is smart. We obviously have odd Todd, but like if we have let's say we have a round where we just completely whiff on odd Todd, then we still have some backup stuff. Give me our crazy ace. It's not our crazy ace. We want to get to our insano ace. I think. Okay, let's say 8s. 8s are part of this too, right? Actually, 3s are really good because they hit odd Todd and Fibonacci. So let's go aces and 3s. That's why like the aces is so strong here. I forgot I have no money. I should probably be like thinking about the fact that I have no money. I need campfire. Oh geez. Maybe we don't need campfire now that we have a Cavendish. Actually, I don't think we need campfire right now because of the Cavendish. Let's try and get to our Psycho Super Ace. Is going to be our goal. Get to our Psycho Super Ace. Hard discard for the Psycho Super Ace. Do not get to the Psycho Super Ace. How sad. How incredibly sad. So let's just play garbage, I guess. For one round. What does garbage look like for us? 6,000, that's pretty good. We got our Psycho Super Ace. What a beautiful time to be alive. We'll take a 9. Turn you into a Psycho Super Ace. Turn the left card into the right card. Our Gold Seal Wild holographic foil, the 8 other things that you can say it is. This is with no campfire too. We're still getting 100k. The campfire actually not needed, which is just a psycho thing to say out loud. I gotta stop pretending like we have money. I'm playing like we have a bunch of money like we did before, and we just simply don't. We just simply don't have all that money anymore, man. Hierophants, we'll take an 8. 6s don't do anything. Use it on this. I don't know, man. We're just playing fast and loose here, man. Once you get that campfire, you're just pogged up, man. We didn't get it. What the heck? Take a 4 of a kind right to the nose. You're gonna make me not win a round. I'm gonna hit you with a dang 4 of a kind. How do you like that? 3 enhanced face cards for random destruction. I kind of sleep there. Let's start getting some money. Let's buy, sell so that Campfire does something. Increase level of played poker hand. What the heck, man? Now we definitely want to get this in 1. Because we don't want to deal with losing our poker hand. 5s are good. 4s are kind of mid. We could take 1 to like the dome, right? Like we could take losing one hand to the dome, but anything past that feels pretty bad. Go down to 8, but as long as we get this in 1, we upgraded our Campfire. Now we're up to anti-8, right? Okay. So now we go crazy for Campfire. Now Campfire goes to the frickin' moon. We buy, we sell. Actually, we want this voucher, so we're not going to go that crazy to the moon just yet. 1 reroll. We're going to sell. We're going to buy and use. We're going to sell. We're going to sell. And now we should just have a free one. Forces 1 card to always be selected. I sleep. We did pretty lucky with not running into too many problems with having something that hurt our flesh really bad once we started to go down that like path of making it work. But very, very fun run. Odds like a chip generator with polychrome is actually kind of cracked. Is something that I've kind of noticed over time. Honestly, like to not die. Let's take this. Just as like a super assurance, right? Like we're so strong right now. I don't even think we have to worry about anything, but just giving us the ability to make a flush just like this and not have to worry about dying, I think is really important. Just in case, right? Like just knowing that we can get out of a jam by only having 4s with all these wild cards in our hand, I think is very worthwhile. And let's just nuke our Campfire to the moon, and then get out of here. Dude, the banner that was at the very, I don't know if it was this run or maybe it was the run that I missed. I was talking about how much I love this banner. Like a molted banner is just such a wonderful thing to get early. And then it just shows up again. That's quite funny. Blue Seal, enhanced aces. I will take enhanced aces. You killed an ace to give me an enhanced ace, you piece. You just buy, sell. Maybe we get 1 more. We do get 1 more. Campfire is such a cheat code. I wonder if it's gonna get nerfed. Campfire to me, it feels like just the best Joker, and it's not even close. Maybe I'm just wrong about that, but like look at what look what 4 Fingers does for us. Like even if we get a card that we don't really want to get a flush with, we could just play it anyway. Super fun, super quick run. Campfire obviously was great, but I think we were fine outside of that. Getting that polychrome odd Todd with the Fibonacci kicker, super fun. Well, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you watching these videos. Make sure to like and subscribe if you made it to the end of the video. Tell me which NFL team you rep down in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one.